Turtle Man at when you need him. What's up, everybody? I'm back here. This is where I caught that coyote in the pipe dream, and I didn't get to remake the set the other day. I had to work the next day and I was short on time, so I didn't remake it. We had a couple inches of rain the last couple days, and there's a fresh coyote track right here where something's came back into this set even after I pulled it. So we're gonna set it back and I'm gonna show you how I do it. There's still bait in that hole. When you drive this pipe dream down in the ground, it plugs the end and that bait is still in there. So I'm gonna reuse it. I've been having pretty good luck with these pipe dreams. I wish I would have had it out through this rain, but I had to work and wasn't going to be able to check it. So this is Bridger 1 3/4 offset here. It's night latched. I caught that coyote in it the other day and it's still in really good shape. So I normally have some dry dirt with me, but I pulled a bonehead rookie mistake here today. I forgot the key to the gate at my house, so I had to walk down in here. I have a bucket of dry dirt in my truck, and since I had to walk, I didn't want to carry it. So I'm gonna have to be resourceful and come up with something else to cover this trap up with, because I don't have any dry dirt with me and I did not want to carry that 5-gallon bucket of dry dirt. I'm probably a quarter mile from the truck or so. So that's what's cool about trapping, though. There's lots of ways to skin a cat. I'm just gonna use my hands here and kind of bed around this trap pretty good. We're supposed to have some really warm weather the next couple days. It's gonna get up to like in the 60s, so I'm not worried about this wet dirt freezing at all, at least for the next few days or so, which you need to be thinking about long term when you set these traps. But I'm gonna have to pull them again in a couple days anyway because of work, so I'm really only gonna have these traps running through this warm spell. I'm gonna get me a pan cover here. You want this pan cover to sit flush, you know. All it's supposed to do is keep dirt from getting under your pan, but I want it to lay down flat when I sift dirt over that. So I can't sift that wet dirt, so I'm gonna walk up here in the timber and see if I can't find me something that's dry up underneath a tree. Or oh yeah, that'll work. There's one of them gopher piles I was talking about. Now if you're up north where you're gonna get a lot of freezing temps, this will freeze over your trap, so you wouldn't want to use it if you're gonna freeze. But I'll take my brush here, find my pan. Pretty much where my pan is right there. I'm gonna just kind of pack this in. Good solid ground all around that. And we'll cover up that pan just barely. And I'm gonna put that dry dirt in my bag. My beaver meat bait is also in a 5-gallon bucket at the truck, so I didn't want to carry it either, so I've got a little bit of, this is federales. Clint Locklear's bait, federales. I'm gonna use a little of it. Stick it down in that pipe dream. Oop. Whatever kind of bait you're using, put a good amount in there. I'm gonna put a little Cavens Minnesota red in there with it also. This is red fox gland lure. So I always want to do a lure and a bait on, you know, at my bait stations. I always put gland lure. At my gland lure, if it's just a lure set, I don't necessarily always put bait, but if I put bait, I always put lure. That's it. I'm gonna go on to the next one. I'm gonna be redoing these pipe dream sets. I think there's 3 or 4 of them that I snapped, so I hadn't had time to reset them. So we'll go on to the next one. I want to thank my beautiful wife for getting me a GoPro. Hopefully that'll improve my videos, and I know it's definitely going to make it a lot easier for me to edit. Let me know if you can tell a difference. I've been filming everything with my phone and wearing a cordless mic. There's been several times that I've got some really cool stuff on film and went back to edit and didn't have the mic turned on, so I didn't have any audio. So hopefully the GoPro will eliminate some of that. Caught that first catch on this farm was a coyote, and this set right here was a pile of love grass that I put a pipe dream in. Caught a coyote the first night, and it set for a couple more nights, and then I pulled it, so I'm gonna bait it back. What I like to do is if I snap this trap and I'm gonna be gone for a few days, I hide it back like that, so if he comes in here and steps in here and smells that while I'm gone and realizes he can't get it, or maybe he digs it up or whatever, when I bait it back, he's just gonna think that he's getting round 2 of whatever he found. He's not gonna have any worries about it. But if I set it right here, he's obviously, this may not scare him any at all, but he ain't gonna step there. He's gonna step over here, and he's gonna learn a new way that he can get into this pipe. And then when I bury this back and now I'm ready to catch him, he's gonna come back in the same way. So I always wanna offer that spot up for him to step, even when my trap's not set. And now I'm back, and I'm gonna run these traps for 4 days before I gotta go back to work. And now if he comes in here and he steps right there, he's gonna get to ride in my truck. Somebody y'all tell me how y'all snap your traps and what you do with them if you're gonna be gone or out of town and can't check them. Oklahoma, we have a 24-hour check rule, so if you're gonna be gone and you can't check your traps, you've got to snap them or have somebody check them for you. To me, the responsible thing is to snap them, because you can have somebody check them for you, but you better know that they're going to be just as adamant about it as you are. They may forget or whatever, and it's your responsibility. So if they forget about it, and your name's the ones that's on these traps, so better make sure that they do a good job. All right, this trap's a little wobbly in that hole. When I sift dirt over it, I'm gonna sift quite a bit of dirt, and I'll be able to pack it in. So lift up my loose jaw, put my pan cover back in there. Gonna form that baby where it'll lay down the way I want it. Okay, now that's not enough dirt. That's just barely enough to cover my trap. So I'm gonna get some more dirt here, and this is just more of blending this area by using this dirt around it and messing it up. This just makes this area more tore up and more blended. It's just some more dirt over. You kind of want your trap to be a mound, a dirt mound, when you get done sifting, and then you're going to dig down to your pan and pack that around. So I don't want that dirt grass in there, so put it up here on my backing. So now my trap is a high spot. So I'm gonna take my brush or my hand, whatever you want to do, and brush it back to my pan. Like that. I can see my trap there. Now I can pack around that, and that trap is solid right there. Just like that, guys. Now that's a good spot, low spot right there for that coyote to step, or bobcat, or whatever it is. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to another video here in Okfuskee. I'm pretty pumped up today. I had to snap a few of my traps for a couple days because of work, and came down here yesterday, baited them back up, and got them set back out, and showed you guys a couple of those pipe dreams that I set back. And this morning, or yesterday, I also set out a cell camera. I got a Spy Point cell camera, and I put it out on one of the sets yesterday, and this morning about 6 o'clock started sending me pictures of a coyote that I got caught. So I know that I got a catch, and I hadn't even been down here yet, so that's always pretty awesome. So I'm going to show you guys. I caught the coyote today on the creek crossing, and if you guys watched my scouting video, I showed you guys that. But anyway, come with me on the trap line, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully we got more than just that one coyote. So stay tuned. Man, it's gonna be an awesome day in Okfuskee. It's gonna be in the mid-60s today. So here's our coyote on the creek crossing. Hard to see him in this glare, but right here, fresh tracks where they cross, just like we thought he would. Get over here on the other side of him. Got him in a hind foot, but good deep pad catch there. Doesn't look like he's rubbed anywhere. Pretty good sized coyote. It's a pipe dream, guys. That's the third one in the pipe dream. I only set out 4. I've caught 1 in all of them except for 1 so far. So those pipe dreams are kicking butt. I just started using them because we were getting so much rain and my dirt holes were filling up with water, and I was having to dig them out all the time. So I started using these pipe dreams, and they work pretty good. So I'm gonna keep using them. Right over there is my Spy Point camera. It's been sending me pictures of this coyote. I caught him about 6 o'clock this morning, 6:30, something like that. And there was another one in one of those pictures that was walking by over here. So probably should have set out a double right here, but Alright guys, I'm gonna get him taken care of, and I still haven't checked my water traps yet. I came straight to this coyote because I knew he was caught, so I want to get him taken care of. So stay tuned. Alright guys, there's the remake. Traps right there, kind of made it a step down. One thing I did do, this coyote had it all tore up, so I cleared out the path right there. That's the trail that these coyotes are traveling. I didn't want that to be a high spot that they had to go around. So when they cross the creek, they'll come up out of there, and they still got this path they can travel, and they're going to be right next to that. So that's about all I did. Put some beaver meat in the hole and some hellfire lure in the pipe as well. So try to catch another one. Guys, I got my waders on because before I took my coyote to the truck, I slipped over here. If you remember from my scout video, the big beaver dam that we did the dam break on is just like 10 yards right over here, and I looked at it before I went back to the truck, and my trap's missing. So we're gonna go take a look at that and see what we got. Right here's the creek crossing. It's hard to see from the sun, but pipe dream sets right there, and the dam break is right there. So we'll go around there and take a look at it. And my trap is missing, which is a good thing. But the bad thing is I don't see anything in the water. So I'm gonna set you guys down here and see if I can find that cable and go down it and see what we got. And I'm gonna get wet and it's cold, so you guys are gonna enjoy this. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna try to set this camera down. I left my dang tripod, so hopefully you guys can still see this. You guys can see me here. Hopefully something didn't. Alright, I feel the cable, so that's good. My trap. Alright. Oh, nothing like pulling the mystery monster up out of the water. Oh, and I got something here. It's not a beaver. We got our first otter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can get him out of this trap. I'll show him to you. Dadgum, my hands are cold and they ain't working. Oh, you gotta love beaver trapping out here in the water. Alright, folks. Well, we didn't catch the beaver. Oh no. But we did catch an otter. Y'all check him out. Old slick tail. Got him on the drowning cable. As you can see, our dam break is still running. The beavers are working somewhere else right now. They're working on a different pond or on a different property, but they'll be back in here. I haven't seen any sign of them. There's my trap right there. I'm gonna set that baby back and maybe we'll get another one. So finally got the otter. Guys, I'm gonna stay after them. I'm gonna keep these traps out, and I'm gonna get these beaver caught. If it's the last thing I do this season, I'm gonna show y'all a beaver video. But and I'm gonna be on this farm until I get them caught. So when I get them, I'll show it to you. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep after these otter because I really want to get them out of here too, because of, you know, the number of fish that they eat, and I'm going to be fishing this pond. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.